here at Nevada City Elementary School with my second grade class, who's going to delight you with their reading talent today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Natalie, and I'm going to read Ghosts Don't Eat Potato Chips by Debbie Dady and Marissa Thornton-Jones. Chapter 1, Great Aunt Mathilda. Aw, Grandma, anyway, why do I have to go? Great Aunt Mathilda doesn't even like me. Eddie's grandmother sighed. Because Mathilda is my sister and families take care of each other. That old bat never did anything for us, Eddie mumbled. Eddie's grandmother thumped him on his head. That's not the point. She's been by herself since Uncle Jasper died. Now she's sick and needs our help. All you have to do is take her meals to her. You and Howie can take her lunch on your way to the playground. Eddie pulled a baseball cap over his curly red hair and grabbed the dish off the kitchen counter. He didn't complain to his grandmother again, but he slammed the door extra hard on his way out. His best friend Howie was waiting for him at the street corner. What's that? Howie asked. It's a sick casserole for my great Aunt Mathilda. Don't you mean it's a great casserole for your sick aunt? Howie asked. Eddie said, you don't know my grandmother's cooking. Howie laughed and pulled out a crushed bag of potato chips from his shirt pocket. You want some garlic chips? No, those things are worse than my grandmother's cooking, Eddie said. You should get the kind I like. The two boys headed down the side street with Howie crunching away. In just a few minutes, they stood in front of Aunt Mathilda's house. The branches of a huge weeping willow tree dragged the ground beside the fence. The rusty iron gate squeaked open. Eddie and Howie looked at the big house, The branches of a huge weeping willow tree dragged the ground beside the fence. The rusty gate door squeaked open. Eddie and Howie looked at the big house without saying a word. Dark windows stared down at them as they walked up the crumbling steps to the door. This house looks like a reject from an old horror movie, Howie whispered. Eddie nodded. It's definitely ready for a wrecking ball. Howie crunched nervously on his potato chips. Let's hurry up, this place is creepy. Eddie lifted the rusting door knocker, then let it fall with it. But if you want to hear the rest of this story, check it out at your library. Thank you for listening to me. Winter is Here by Kimberly Weinberger, illustrated by Jill Dubin. Winter is here, animals hide. We dress in warm clothes, we run outside. Winter is here, snowflakes fall. Touch them, taste them, make a big ball. Winter is here, we skate, we sled. We put a hat on our snowman's head. Winter is here, we slip, we slide. We can't wait to go back outside. Thank you for listening to me read. Bubble Bubble by Barry Bear.
Your name?
My name is Lucas. I'm going to read Bubble Bubble by Barry Bear. One day I was walking. I bumped into a bubble. It wasn't just one bubble, but lots of bubbles. And they weren't just any kind of bubbles, they were magic bubbles. So I bought a magic bubble maker, said goodbye. I sat blowing bubbles, magic bubbles, everywhere. Then suddenly something happened. Oh no! I had to do something quick. So I blew another bubble. And that took care of that. At last, I thought so. At least I thought so. Some more bubbles. And that took care of that. I wasn't worried one small bit. I just blew another bubble. And that took care of that. I popped all the bubbles, one by one. Blowing bubbles made me tired, so I went home. Anyway, everyone knows there's no such thing as magic bubbles. For listening to me read. My name is Buddy. I'm gonna read What Is That? Said the Cat. I found a box, said the fox. I heard, said the bird. What is that? Said the cat. We don't know, said the crow. It is big, said the pig. Let me see, said the bee. Open it up, said the pup. How, said the cow. I'll use force, said the horse. Do not open. Use a bat, said the rat. I will try, said the fly. Good luck, said the duck. Beware, said the hare. Click. Then the fox and the bird and the cat and the crow and the pig and the bee and the pup and the cow and the horse and the rat and the fly and the duck and the hare said, "See you later, alligator." Thank you for listening to me read. Hi, my name is Mitchell and I'm gonna read My Messy Room. I like my room messy. It's my room, so there. I like paint on my table. I like socks on my chair. I like books on my bed. I like toys on my floor. I like shirts on my dresser. I like shoes in my drawer. I like my room messy. I like it a lot. I like it, I like it. But mother doesn't know. Thank you for listening listening to me read. Hi, my name is Haley. I'm going to read Thomas's Snowsuit by Robert Munsch. One day, Thomas's mother brought him a nice new brown snowsuit. When Thomas saw that snowsuit, he said, "That is the ugliest thing I have ever seen in my life. If you think I am going to wear that ugly snowsuit, you're crazy." Thomas's mother said, "We will see about that." The next day, when it was time to go to school, the mother said, "Thomas, please put on your snowsuit." And Thomas said, "No." His mother jumped up and down and said, "Thomas, put on your snowsuit." And Thomas said, "No." So Thomas's mother picked up Thomas in one hand, picked up the snowsuit in the other hand, and she tried to stick them together. She had an enormous fight. And when it was done, Thomas was in his snowsuit. Thomas went off to school and hung up his snowsuit. When it was time to go outside, all the other kids jumped in their snowsuits and ran out the door, but not Thomas. The teacher looked at Thomas and said, "Thomas, please put on your snowsuit." And Thomas said, "No." The teacher jumped up and down and said, "Thomas, put on your snowsuit." And Thomas said, "No." So the teacher picked up Thomas in one hand, picked up the snowsuit in the other hand, and she tried to stick them together. They had an enormous fight, and when they were done, the teacher was wearing Thomas's snowsuit, and Thomas was wearing the teacher's dress. When the teacher saw what she was wearing, she picked up Thomas in one hand and tried to stick him back into his snowsuit. They had an enormous fight. When they were done, the snowsuit and the dress were tied into a great big knot on the floor, and Thomas and the teacher were in their underclothes. Just then the door opened and in walked the principal. The teacher said, "It's Thomas. He won't put on his snowsuit." The principal gave his very best principal look and said, "Thomas, put on your snowsuit." And Thomas said, "No." So the principal picked up Thomas in one hand and picked up the teacher in the other hand and tried to get them back into their clothes. When he was done, the principal was wearing the teacher's dress, the teacher was wearing the principal's suit, and Thomas was still in his underwear. Then from far out in the playground, somebody yelled, "Thomas, come and play." Thomas ran across the room, jumped into his snowsuit, and got his boots on. In 2 seconds, he ran out the door. Thank you for listening to me read. If you want to hear the end of this story, check it out in your local library.
Hi, my name is Colby, and I am going to read Dogzilla by Dave Pickley. It was summertime in the city Mouseopolis. The mice from all corners of the community had come together to compete the first annual barbecue cook-off. As the cook-off got underway, smoke from the hot grills lifted the irresistible scent of barbecue sauce over the rooftops of the city. A gentle wind carried the mouth-watering smell into the distance, right over the top of the ancient crater. Before long, a strange and mysterious sound was heard. Sniff, 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 sniff. All at once, the volcano began to rumble. And suddenly from the very depths of the earth came the most terrifying creature ever known to mankind, the dreadful Dogzilla. Immediately, soldiers were sent out to stop the mighty beast. The Hornet troops were led by their brave commanding officer, the Big Cheese. "All right, you old flea bags," squeaked the Big Cheese. "Get those paws up in the air. You're coming with us." Without warning, the monstrous mutt breathed her horrible breath into the mice. "Doggy breath!" screamed the soldiers. "Run for your lives!" "Hey, come back here!" shouted the Big Cheese to his troops. "What are you, men or mice?" "We're mice," they squeaked. Said the Big Cheese. "You're right. Wait for me." Thank you for listening to me read. If you want to hear the rest of the story, check it out at your local library.
Hi, my name is Chris. I'm going to read Happy Birthday, Danny and the Dinosaur by Sid Hoff. Danny was in a hurry. He had to see his friend the dinosaur. "I'm 6 years old today," said Danny. "Danny, will you come to my birthday party?" "I would be delighted," said the dinosaur. Danny rode the dinosaur out of the museum. On the way, they picked up Danny's friends. "Today, I'm 100 million years and 1 day old," said the dinosaur. "Then it can be your birthday party too," said Danny. The children helped Danny's father hang up balloons. "See, I can help too," said the dinosaur. Danny's mother gave out party hats. "How do I look?" asked the dinosaur. "We would like to sing a song," said the little boy. They sang, and everybody clapped their hands. "I can sing too," said the dinosaur. He sang, and everybody covered their ears. "Let's play pin the tail on the donkey," said Danny. The dinosaur pinned the tail on himself. The children sat down to rest. "Please don't put your feet on the furniture," said Danny. The dinosaur put his feet out the window. Danny's mother and father gave each child a dip of ice cream. They had to give the dinosaur more. "Here comes the birthday cake," said all the children. They counted the candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The dinosaur started to eat the cake. "Wait," said Danny. "First we have to make a wish." "I wish we can all be together again next year," said Danny. "I wish the same thing," said the dinosaur. They blew out the candles. "Happy birthday to you," everybody sang. "This is the best birthday party I have ever had," said Danny. "Me too," said the dinosaur. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Gregory, and I'm gonna read Pierre by Marie Sendak. Chapter 1. One day his mother said when Pierre climbed out of bed, "Good morning, my darling boy, you are my only joy." Pierre said, "I don't care." "What would you like to eat?" "I don't care." "Some lovely cream of wheat?" "I don't care." "Don't sit backwards in your chair." "I don't care." "Or put syrup on your head." "I don't care." "You are acting like a clown." "I don't care." "And we have to go to town." "I don't care." "Don't you want to come, my dear?" "I don't care." "Would you rather stay right here?" "I don't care." So his mother left him there. Chapter 2. His father said, "Get off your head or I will march you up to bed." Pierre said, "I don't care." "I would think that you could see." "I don't care." "Your head is where your feet should be." "I don't care." "If you keep standing upside down." "I don't care." "We'll never ever get to town." "I don't care." "If only you would say I care." "I don't care." "I let you hold the folding chair." "I don't care." So his parents left him there. They didn't take him anywhere. Chapter 3. Now as the night began to fall, a hungry lion paid a call. He looked Pierre right in the eye and asked him if he'd like to die. Pierre said, "I don't care." "I can eat you, don't you see?" "I don't care." "And you will be inside of me." "I don't care." "Then you'll never have to bother." "I don't care." "With a mother and a father." "I don't care." "Is that all you have to say?" "I don't care." "Then I'll eat you if I may." "I don't care." So the lion ate Pierre. Thank you for listening to me read. If you want to hear the rest of this story, check it out at your local library. Hi, my name is Seneca. I'm going to read The Little Fish That Got Away by Brittany Bird. Cook. Once upon a time, there was a boy who liked to go fishing. There he goes over there on the other page. He went fishing every day, but he never caught any fish. All he ever did catch was a bad cold. But one day, he dug some worms and put them in a can, and he got his fishing pole. Then off he went with his fishing pole. He came to the place he liked best. He put a worm on the pin and put the pin in the water, and he waited and waited and waited. Then he saw a great big fish. It swam around and around and around and around and around and around and around like this. It looked at the worm on the pin. It wiggled its great big tail. Then it swam around and around and around and around, right back where it came from, just like this. The boy waited and waited and waited.
Then along came a great big fish, and it swam around and around and around and around and around, just like this. It looked at the worm on the pin. It wiggled its great big tail. Then it swam around and around and around and around and around, right back where it came from, just like this. The boy waited and waited and waited. Then along came a big fish, and it swam around and around and around and around and around like this. It looked on the worm on the pin. It wiggled its great big tail. Then it swam around and around and around and around, right back where it came from, just like this. So the boy waited and waited and waited and waited. Then along came a little fish, and it swam around and around and around and around and around, just like this. It looked at the worm on the pin. It wiggled its great big tail, then swam around and around and around and around and around, right back where it came from, just like this. Thank you for listening to me read. If you want to hear the rest of this book, check it out at your local library.
Hi, my name is Napola, and I'm going to read number 1. It is night. The ghost comes out of his cupboard, out of his house, and into the town. Who can I boo? He says. Look, here comes a man in a taxi. How'll do, says the ghost. The taxi stops, and the man jumps out. Boo, says the ghost. Ooh, a horrible, horrible ghost, says the man, and he runs away. Number 1, says the ghost. Here comes the milkman. The ghost jumps out. Boo, he says. The milkman stops with a crash and a splash. Ooh, he says, it's a terrible, terrible ghost, and he runs away. Number 2, says the ghost. The ghost comes to an old house. By the window is an old, old woman. Ha ha, says the ghost. She'll be number 3. Boo, says the ghost. Hello, ghost, says the old woman. Help, says the ghost. A witch, a horrible, terrible witch. He runs out of the town, back into his house and into his cupboard. He shuts the door. Number 1, says the witch. Thank you for listening to me read.
Smile.
Hi, my name's Carla Long, and I'm going to read Janie and the Giant by Sarah Bartches. One day, Janie was walking down the road. All of a sudden, she saw a giant. Little girl, said the giant, I will eat you up and all the other people too. No, said Janie, you can't do that. Yes, I can, said the giant. I can do everything I want to. I can do everything better than you. If I can do something better than you, then can you go away? Janie asked. All right, but you never will, roared the giant. And the giant laughed and laughed till the hills echoed with a big ho, ho, ho. Look, said the giant, I can jump higher than you, and he did. I can stretch taller than you, and he did. I could throw farther than you, and he did. I could run faster than you, and he did. I can hit harder than you, and he did. I can lift heavier things than you, and he did. And I can yell louder than you, and he did. I can eat more than you, and he did. And now I will eat you up. No, said Janie, you said you would go away if I could do something better than you. Well, I can.
I can hide better than you. And she did. So the giant went away to a faraway place, and Janie never saw him again. Thank you for listening to me read.
Hi, my name is Carly, and I'm going to read That's Not Santa. Story and pictures by Leonard Kessler. December 24th. It is the day before Christmas. Santa's sleigh is filled with toys. Everything is ready for Santa's trip. But where is Santa? Santa is sleeping. Time to get up. Time to put on my red suit, he says. Santa looks for his red suit. He looks everywhere. Have you seen my red suit? Have you seen my red suit? No one has seen Santa's red suit. No red suit, no Christmas. No Christmas! Wait, I have an idea. Santa goes upstairs. How's this? Oh no, you can't go out like that. That's not Santa. Wait, I'll be right back, says Santa. How about this or this? This okay? What do you think? No, that's not Santa. Wait, I'll be right back. This is it, off I go. No, you can't go out in your underwear. That's not Santa. Miss Claus comes home. You can't go out that way. You will catch a cold. But he can't find his red suit. Red suit, Santa, I want you to open your Christmas present right now. A new red suit. I'll put it right on. Thank you. Now that's Santa. It's getting late. We have to go. We? Ho, ho, ho. I'm going with you. I have a red suit, too. Ho, ho, ho. This Christmas will be twice as much fun. Thank you for listening to me read.
Smile.
Thank you.
My name is Maya Weister, and I'm gonna read If You Give a Mouse a Cookie by Phyllis Bond. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. When you give him the milk, he'll probably ask you for a straw. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. Then he'll want to look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. When he looks into the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim. So he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. He'll start sweeping. He might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. He may even end up washing the floors as well. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. You'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl and make himself comfortable and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. So you'll read to him from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited he'll want to draw one of his own. He'll ask for a paper and crayons. He'll draw a picture. When the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name with a pen. Then he'll want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty, so he'll ask for a glass of milk and chances are if he asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a cookie to go with it. Thank you for listening to me read. My name is Ashley and I'm gonna read I'm Growing Up a Book. I had a kitten. My kitten drank milk every day. She grew up to be a cat. I had a coat. My coat ate grass every day. He grew up to be a horse. I had a tadpole. My tadpole ate bugs every day. He grew up to be a frog. I had a puppy. My puppy drank milk every day. She grew up to be a dog. I had a chick. My chick ate corn every day and she grew up to be a hen. I had a lamb. My lamb ate grass every day. She grew up to be a sheep. I was a baby. I drank milk every day, and I grew up to be a big boy. The end. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to me read this book.
We love reading!
What do you love?
Reading!
What grade are you in?
7th!
And what school do you go to?
NCE!
And what do you love?
Reading!